Welcome to Mango Tree Storytime. It is me, your favorite author, Nadine Johnson. Today we're going to continue with our chapter book, Montego Castle, The Forbidden Dungeon. Now, this is going to be chapter 2, so if you haven't heard chapter 1, go back, listen to chapter 1, and then come back for chapter 2. Are you ready? Here we go. Here is chapter 2, The Recital. Kayla loved the silky pink dress her mother chose. The white flower petals along her waist and hem were especially beautiful. She twirled around in front of the mirror and smiled. She was ready to get answers to all her questions. "Come on, Joey," she yelled outside his room. "You should be the one waiting on me." Joey opened his door. "Calm down, I'm ready." Kayla eyed his black suit. "Don't you look super duper cool?" "I know, I was born cool." Joey smiled and tugged at his polka dot bow tie. "I guess Mom wanted me to look good for the president." "You keep on mocking me. We'll find out if I'm right," Kayla said. "Just make sure you don't drop any notes," Joey said. "Don't jinx me. One wrong note and I'll be stuck practicing the violin 8 hours a day for the entire summer." Kayla plopped her index finger into her mouth and bit off a nail. "We have it down, so don't worry about it," Joey said. "Besides, you'll get to meet some people. So even if you mess up, it'll still be worth it, right?" Kayla nodded, then took a deep breath. "Come on, we shouldn't keep our fans waiting." The twins entered the auditorium through the back entrance as their mother had instructed. The stage lights were dimmed and the curtains closed. Their mother hurried toward the stage. "Well, kids, everyone is seated. Your dad is still welcoming the guests. He will be watching from the audience." "Who else is out there besides Dad?" Kayla asked. "Don't worry about that, honey," Mom said. "Are you ready?" Kayla frowned. "Yes, I'm ready, but... "Good girl," Mom interrupted. "Ready, Joey?" she asked while fixing his bow tie. "Ready," he said with a wide grin. Mom smiled and clasped her hands together. "Well, take your positions on stage. Kayla, you're up front at the microphone. Your violin is on the table by the steps. Joey, the piano is all yours. Hurry, the curtains will open shortly." Kayla grabbed her violin and marched straight to her position on stage. She had no idea why her mother wouldn't answer her simple question. She couldn't even get Joey's attention. He was busy warming up his fingers and doing his silly breathing exercises. Kayla listened to the men and women laughing in the crowd. She couldn't wait for the curtains to open to see who they were. She took a deep breath to calm the leaping frogs in her stomach. The room quieted down and the curtains eased open. Kayla gasped. She couldn't see anyone. The lights were off except for the spotlights that shined on her and Joey. Kayla peered into the darkness, trying to make out someone's face. She wanted to run to the side of the stage and flip on the lights. But the thought of spending the entire summer practicing the violin made her refocus on her solo. Kayla placed the violin under her chin and played the first note. Joey joined in on cue. His fingers danced over the piano keys. The smooth melody flowed like a chocolate fountain. The audience applauded at the end of their 20-minute performance. Joey joined Kayla at the front of the stage. His stomach twisted into a giant knot when all he saw was darkness. He ignored his twittering nerves and bowed like his dad taught him. Kayla held the side of her dress and curtsied. The spotlight dimmed and the curtains closed. Did you see that we couldn't see anyone? Joey whispered. Of course, I'm not blind, Kayla huffed while rushing off the stage. Cut the attitude, Joey said, following her. Don't ask dumb questions, Kayla snapped. Wait, what's the fuss about, guys? That was brilliant, Dad exclaimed, running up to them. He wrapped his arms around each of them. Everyone loved it. Not even Mozart could have composed a better duet. The two of you have definitely passed this test. Kayla was shocked to see her dad all dressed up in a fancy tuxedo, but she needed answers. That's great, Dad, but who are those people out there? I can't answer that now, Kayla, Dad said. I have some things to take care of, so please go upstairs to your playroom. Your mom will meet you and Joey there shortly. What? Kayla's heart sank. We're not going to meet the guests? Dad placed his hands on Kayla's cheeks. Not this time, sweetheart. That's the end of chapter 2. I wonder what Kayla and Joey are going to do next. Stay tuned for chapter 3 in the next episode. Remember, be kind to one another and be blessed.